Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Liu Yuning's invisibility fails, but in the most meaningful way. What does it mean when a well-known artist returns to his hometown, walks freely through familiar streets, and believes no one recognizes him, only for the internet to quietly prove otherwise? In early April 2026, Liu Yuning's brief trip back to Dandong offered a small but revealing moment that speaks volumes about the evolving relationship between celebrities and their fans. On April 8, during a routine live stream, Liu Yuning casually shared that he had recently gone back to Dandong to pay respects to his ancestors. Afterward, he wandered around the city alone, dressed in a hat and mask, enjoying street food and the ordinary rhythm of life. With a hint of pride and amusement, he told viewers that no one recognized him. He even recounted a playful anecdote. During a shared ride, two girls had called him handsome and invited him to join them for a meal, splitting the bill, without realizing who he was. He jokingly described it as a kind of public opinion test, delighting fans with the idea that he could still blend into the crowd. But the illusion didn't last long. Soon after the live stream, photos began circulating online, simple snapshots of Liu Yuning walking through Dandong. The captions were understated. People had seen him but chose not to disturb him. In the comments, a different narrative emerged. Many netizens suggested that he had indeed been recognized all along. Everyone just didn't want to bother him, one comment read. Others speculated that even the two girls in the ride likely knew who he was but played along. Rather than exposing a contradiction, this moment revealed something more nuanced, a quiet, almost collaborative understanding between Liu Yuning and his fans. It was less a case of mistaken identity and more a shared performance, where both sides participated knowingly. He spoke of invisibility, and they allowed him to believe in it, while gently preserving the truth in their own way. This dynamic reflects a unique fan culture that has developed around Liu Yuning over the years. Unlike the stereotypical image of frenzied idol worship, his fan base operates with a sense of restraint and mutual respect. They don't rush forward for autographs or photos when encountering him in private settings. Instead, they step back, observe, and sometimes quietly document the moment from a distance. It is a form of participation that prioritizes boundaries over immediacy. At the heart of this behavior lies a deeper emotional logic. For many fans, choosing not to disturb him is an act of protection. Past experiences, such as instances where he was followed or crowded during personal trips, have shaped a collective awareness about respecting his private space. Fans understand that behind the public persona is an individual who also needs moments of normalcy, especially during emotionally significant occasions like visiting family graves. There is also an element of empathy. Through his live streams, Liu Yuning often shares unfiltered glimpses of his daily life, walking alone for hours, filming casual videos, or reflecting on small, personal thoughts. These moments allow fans to see him not just as a performer on stage, but as an ordinary person. Preserving his invisible moments becomes a way of protecting that authenticity, of allowing him to exist outside the spotlight, even if only briefly. At the same time, fans still seek connection. Taking a photo of his back and sharing it online becomes a subtle form of acknowledgement. I saw you, but I chose not to interrupt. It transforms the fan from an intruder into a quiet witness, someone who participates without crossing boundaries. This balance between presence and distance creates a more sustainable and respectful relationship. In an industry often driven by visibility, data, and constant interaction, this kind of silent support stands out. It is built not on noise or intensity, but on trust and stability. Liu Yuning has often emphasized equality in his relationship with fans, encouraging them to prioritize their own lives rather than lose themselves in fandom. In return, they respond with maturity, treating their support as a long-term, grounded choice rather than an impulsive passion. Ultimately, the so-called failure of Liu Yuning's invisibility is not a failure at all. It is a testament to a rare kind of mutual understanding, one where recognition does not demand interruption, and admiration does not require display. On the streets of Dandong, what appeared to be anonymity was, in fact, a carefully maintained space of respect. In a world where attention is often equated with value, this quiet agreement offers a different perspective. Sometimes, the most meaningful form of support is not being seen, but choosing not to see too loudly.